Hello guys, no time long see on YouTube, yeah? So today it's a video a bit different. That's one of my first YouTube video actually. And I'm going to talk about my revision. We're going to try to see how we can revise as most effectively as possible for an exam. So I have two Instagram accounts. One that is more personal, where I have all my friends, all my discussion, all the fun real parts, And then on the other one, I have the Instagram account where I actually post videos, and this one is way more educational. I actually learned a lot of stuff. That's why I still believe in the internet and how you can get smarter. So today I need to revise for two subjects. Thing is, I failed those two grades, one by a lot, and actually the other one not by a lot in the end, but actually one question. And we are going to try to master all of the knowledge. And so which method I'm going to use? I was scrolling the other day actually on my Brainrun account, and I found that this method, I actually don't know the guy, of Malcolm Gladwell.
Malcolm Gladwell is a journalist and author famous for exploring the hidden patterns behind everyday human behavior in best-selling books like The Tipping Point and Outliers.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. So we have a journalist and an author that apparently studies human behavior, and I found that there is a method that he actually used of the feedback loop. So I was thinking about it yesterday because I was trying to revise, and actually it's quite hard to revise when all of your friends are on a holiday. For example, when I play a video game, let's say I play Call of Duty, and in Call of Duty you kill another player, and then you get a bit of dopamine because you kill that player. But when I'm studying, I'm revising off my sheet, but nothing happens. That's the end of it. I just go over my sheet, okay, I read. Then after I read for 30 minutes, I'm going to make a quiz, let's say an MCQ, or I'm going to try to quiz myself and try to remember everything. And then once I've done that, okay, I have dopamine for like 2 minutes. So I go on my phone, I score, and I'm back on doing the same. I found that this method of the feedback loops work like this. I have a red thread that goes from the first part of the chapter, let's say I'm studying, all the way to the end. And there's different sections. Well, basically, it's going to take each section, I'm going to read it myself, I'm going to try to understand it. Then the AI is also going to try to explain it to me, and it's going to ask me questions. From there, I'm going to answer to those questions. And if I have them right, it's good. Dopamine goes up. You're right. You're smart, Ulysse. If it's wrong, then it explains me again, and we go over it again. And then that's it until it's done. And once it's done, it moves on to the next part. And I've actually did that this morning, and it's quite good. And I've managed to squeeze in approximately what would have been around 4 hours 30 of lecture into a solid hour of revision. So how do I set this up? So remember, what we want to do is to be productive. And to be productive is not to have the best tool, to be the most focused for 8 hours. The thing is that you want to be productive. So you have to do what you have to do. So then after you can do what you want. I mean, that's how I define productivity. Let me ask the AI if I'm right.
That's a really pragmatic and refreshing way to look at productivity. By focusing on efficiency to maximize your free time, you're prioritizing what truly matters to you, which is living your life on your own terms.
Well, Gemini the yes man told me I was right, so I guess I am. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how it works and how we're going to do this. So, copy my prompt that I just had earlier, files of notes. And I have to say, guys, you have to get decent notes. The AI is going to base off your notes, and the output is going to give you is going to be as good as the input that you give it to him. So basically, it's going to go like this. Section 1, the narrative. And basically, it's going to explain you what you just read. But you have to read it before, yeah? After that, it's going to ask you a question. Okay, so you answer it. Okay, and now it's going to run. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to make that. Basically, here, I answer question. It's giving me feedbacks. Well, I'm very, very much wrong. Completely wrong. Damn. And then there, it gives me back-to-back question. What you should do, guys, is remember to drink your water. Here I have 1 liter ready for the revision. You have a cheeky coffee. And also, you're going to take your phone. You're going to fucking put it somewhere you can't reach. So, for example, I put it here. Wait, actually, that's quite bad. The other time, so I'm just going to put it there. Best bag company in the world. I'm going to put it over. I'm going to put this over. So now I have maximum friction to not get to my phone. But hey, look, now that we have it, and it's ready to start going. So yeah, right now, guys, let's go for a little study session, And yeah, let's win this. Consuming content as in is going to reflect how and what you look for into the internet, same as using AI. If you are very vague with it, the content is going to be vague with it. But if you know how to pinpoint and know what you want, I mean, after that, the computer and the algorithm is so good that it's going to be tailored towards you. I can tell you this, for this method, I know it worked because I looked at the lecture just after, and honestly, I was skipping some parts because I already knew what it was. And the thing is that you get dopamine. And now today, our dopamine level are so broken. And it's important that you know how to master the technology because it's genuinely going to help you if you use it wisely.
Hey guys, so I just finished revising. So it's been like an hour and a half. I would say this technique really works. So you're very slow, I have to say, but you get really good understanding and you actually feel like you're making progress. And I feel that that's what something a lot of people are searching for nowadays in the revision. And I think it's a very nice way to do that. So, I mean, that's the end of this short video, guys. It's really just me trying out technique and seeing how it works. I have my exam soon, so I don't know how it'd be like. But yeah, give it a shot. Why not? Give it a shot for like 1 week of one of your studies. And you let me know down in the comments how it is. And yeah, if you like this video, it's a bit experimental what I'm doing. Don't hesitate to like. If it's the first time coming here and you had a great time, well, stick around and maybe drop a follow. That could be great. And yeah, guys, see you in the next one.